All right, welcome to Valika, as our brave clansmen trying to make sure Clan Ragvar survives the upcoming winter have begun to investigate around. It has been 1 week since winter has ended, and now, after taking care of lumber and quieting fears of a long winter beast that might still be stalking what remains, our heroes have begun to investigate a sign of a lighthouse. One where the caretaker has not been seen since winter's end, even within midwinter. And yet every night, the fire glows. They have searched much of the upstairs, leaving quite a few stones unturned, until they decided to turn their attention to the basement and move below, which point Cole had something other sneak up behind him as he went below to disturb what he found: a seal upon the ground of underwater, not really underwater, an underground area. It is with that. Go ahead and give me my initiative, please.
Don't do it, guys. It's a trap. Never mind, you already walked in.
Oh my god, I rolled over a 10. It's a Christmas miracle.
Oh wow, my initiative has +7.
After Friday and Saturday, I'm just gonna hide behind everybody.
All right, I guess still need hist.
Oh, sorry, I gotta stop doing it on the app. 19.
19. You got it. Perfect.
For the record today, none of your minis are painted. However, since I don't have Julie's mini because of a certain malfunction, and I will try to be nice, that she will be played by the ghost of Griff's wife. And Ada will be played by a separate Griff, while Molly will be played by the double.
How far down am I from everybody?
You're down about 30 feet.
Okay.
All right. With that, as this thing has come up behind,
Who's it behind?
it is behind Cole. And then everyone else is up at the top floor, or the ground floor, I should say.
I'm assuming, I don't know names yet. Cole is Jackie's character.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let me get her.
All right. But anyone looking down can see this thing rise behind Cole. And Hist, is your turn.
All right, how far down?
30 feet.
30 feet. Cool. I don't have something for that, but what I will do is, so I'm just checking my maneuvers because these are still new. I guess I'll just climb on down using my movement. I will then cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action.
Okay.
As for Hista, it looks like is you just kind of watch, or I guess if only Cole would be able to see, and if Cole's down there, if he can see in the dark, he'd be able to see. He just like kind of like reaches into the pelts, kind of into his chest, and pulls out just like this weird, like spectral blade that just kind of like humming. And I'm going to throw it.
Nice.
Okay, so it's +6. I got a 9.
Oh, that will miss. As you can see now, this form, almost lizard-like, dodges your way, having fin and leg.
That's it.
I would like to argue with the description in the book. It does not look lizard-like. It looks eel-like.
Okay, eel-like. Orin!
So Orin is going to produce some dancing lights and send them down,
Nice.
and then move down as well. And that, I think I can take a stance, right? As a bonus action. Okay, yes, bonus action. So, stance is... Sorry, first fight. Where the stance is at? What are they called? Oh, okay. Go with crossblades of the
That does look
defender.
like-
You get a bonus to AC equal to my Constitution modifier in this stance, or my Charisma modifier in this stance.
Nice.
Those are gonna be my actions.
All right, then Griff.
I am going to action dash my way down since it is now light down there. And use that extra movement to position myself around the creature.
Very good. Anything else?
Self bonus action. That is it.
All right. Then Bjorg.
Move down into the hole, but I don't need to be near the creature. And then I'm going to bonus action use one of my martial maneuvers called Striking Technique. And what that does is use a bonus action and spend 2 maneuver points to bind a shadow to your weapon. It's going to be my longbow. For the next 10 minutes, your attacks with this weapon deal an additional 1d8 necrotic damage and
Nice.
increases its reach by 5 feet. So, shoot him with my longbow with a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, so 4 for the longbow and 7 for sneak attack. So that's 11 plus an additional 7 necrotic, so 18 points of damage.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
They are bloodied here as you hit this, and they scream out in pain here. Go, ah! And they speak in Valikan. Why? You come here to kill me. Cole.
Okay. So I know some of the martial maneuvers are bonus actions and some are actions, right? And depending on the ones. Okay. Okay. So I hear the creature say that.
Yeah.
All right. Cole is going to step up toward the creature and kind of just kind of face the group with his arms outstretched and ask everyone, wait a moment. It might not be what we think it is. I'm going to look at the creature. I think for main action,
What's that?
oh, this week everything changes on my turn. Okay. So main action is, can I try to would it be persuade?
Depends what you. So as always, say what your character's gonna say.
Yeah, I'm trying
We'll
to
see what
think.
happens.
I'm just gonna ask the creature to stay behind me.
Okay. So you say, "Stay behind me." You look into the eyes of this creature, and it goes from wild, scared, defensive to glints of understanding, but it is back and forth. It's hard to know if it really understands what you're saying, like if it's making it through its brain. Right now, it's very scared. But I would say that's that.
Could I try to hug Grapple in a friendly way?
Oh yeah, you can make it. You could do grapple.
Okay, never mind.
What?
All right.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I'm trying not to attack it. So I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna. I guess what I did was what I can do. So we'll keep going.
All right. Asphalt.
Asphalt is just going to make her way down where everybody is. Bonus action, just in case. I'm gonna be carrying it in a not necessarily in a ready state, but with my hand on my relic weapon. I'm just going to bonus action shillelagh, and I guess I come up and I'm like, oh, Griff, what do we do? Can I, looking at it, could I make some sort of check to see if I think that its behavior is going back and forth merely because it's scared, or is it more like a back and forth of sentience? Like, is it like becoming fearful and defensive in an animalistic way and then becoming more
Give me an insight check.
Okay. 12.
12. I would say, yeah, it's darting around more like there's intruders who've come in, attacked it, and now it doesn't. It feels defensive and that it has to fight. Like right now, it feels like it thinks it has to fight or be killed.
Got it. And doing nothing else with my action, could I also maybe take a look around the space and get a sense of if I think it lives alone? If that's too much for this turn, I understand.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably another turn, I think.
Okay, got it.
In addition, I guess I would say that whenever you're watching, you see there's a little bit more of like a bestial thing in it, that it's like ramped up on adrenaline right now. And it would have to be calmed down in some way.
Gotcha.
Do that too. And in this frenzied kind of way, they claw out at Cole for 13.
Miss.
All right. How do you block?
Well, I was. Let me look at something. So I think I want to block by just kind of a slight dodge, but I'm going to hold up my hands to try and calm the creature.
Yeah, going whoa, 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 just getting out of the way. Absolutely.
Whoa, Nelly.
And then hissed.
All right. Well, considering we're not attacking it.
So at the beginning of this, it says, "Look away! I'm too hideous."
Baby.
Oh, then he'll actually just like look away. I guess if that's what it yells out, then I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself, and then this is gonna turn around and just look away and be like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you."
Let's go to Orin. There shall the shrine is mine. Orin.
Just to be clear, it said the shrine is mine.
Yes.
We are giving you an opportunity to speak. Calm yourself, or we will force our hands. We came searching for you, not for a shrine. We came to see what was going on here. Try to persuade it to back off if that's the intent of the party, I think.
Say again, is your
Really good 9 at persuasion.
Yeah. There's just something that is not getting through to them. Like they're in this mode. You're saying these things, calm down, calm this. Does it know, like, how does it know if you know them, or if you're really here for them, or you just didn't find them? Like, no, this is quite making sense to them. Also, I guess we go to Griff.
Okie dokie. Griff is going to use his bonus action to take a moment to think. And the kind of like whispering in the back of his mind kind of just like takes a forefront, and the world kind of just slows down a bit. And I'm going to use my moment to search the room quickly to find some kind of shrine.
Okay. I would say with actually what you see is in the center here, there is like a sigil on the ground, and there's these pieces that have been built up. You think this area is potentially the shrine.
And then Um. Do. Has advantage against the fact, so that won't be tricky. I'm gonna try something. I'm going to reach out to him, our scaly creature friend here, and actually, I don't think I have holy water on me, so I can't do that. Curses! Curses! I need to make holy water. That's on my list of things to do, so I can't do that. I think I'll just like tell the group that I think we're standing on the shrine, guys. Looking down at the floor and the sigils that we're kind of standing on.
Right.
But still holding up my shield in case it decides to take a swing at me.
Got it, Bjorg.
I would like to move over to the shrine and have a look at it to see if maybe the shrine has something to do with the state that he's in, that if we maybe destroyed it or did something that he might revert back to his human side.
Okay. Do an Arcana check.
Rolled a
Whoa.
natural 1.
Last week we were 20, 20, 20, 20.
Yep. I trip on my way over.
Amazing.
Now I'm face first looking at one of those sigils.
Yeah.
Ow!
Ooh. You're bleeding on my sis.
I probably am.
Go.
What Cole would like to do is to try to grapple this thing the way you might do to a wild animal if you were trying to just restrain it. So not to damage them, but to kind of more like an animal handling grapple, I guess, is kind of what he's going for here.
Gotcha. I mean, it should be athletics check.
Yeah.
You'd have to grab him, but yeah.
So he's going to, first of all, he's going to rage to do this. Let me mark that. All right. And then he will grapple.
All right.
It's a nat 20, 27.
Well, there you go. You grab him.
And would I need to do a separate turn for like an animal handling to try and calm him since he wasn't responding to language?
Yeah, it'd be a different.
Okay. So that's what he'll do for now.
All right. Very good then. Asphalt.
I'm quite curious about this thing in the middle of the room. Is that the shrine thing?
Yeah.
I'd like to do. I know Bjorg just fell over herself trying to get to it, but I'm gonna also go take a look and see if I recognize anything about it, or do I get a special sense about it in any way?
Yeah. Give me a Arcana check.
18.
18.
That blood just highlights those sigils.
Looking at it closely, you recall the story of the Cupmere that you remember talking about when you were up in the lighthouse. And on the seal, there's inscribed demonic symbols and runes. You remember the tale of the demonic thing, possibly set, or at least claimed to be, from Gromagund. And you do get a sense that this transformation is likely having to do with this seal.
Okay. This was my action, yes?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I look to Hist, who I think is looking away from the creature. And I just point my finger down at the runes on the ground.
Nice. With that, it tries to claw into Cole here for 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Alright. So wildly scratching. This is 5 slashing damage.
Reduced to 2.
Yes. We'll go to Hist.
All right.
Oh, also, sorry about that. Holding onto its body, Cole, it burns your skin for 1 fire damage.
Okay.
Spicy.
Yeah, go ahead, Hist.
Getting hot in here.
Seeing as I'll point down at the runes, it's just gonna crawl over, being like, "I'm sorry, I swear I'm not looking." And he crawls over the ruins, and I'll try to make sense of them.
Absolutely. You look at the strange stone seal. And I think looking at it, what are you trying to determine?
Exactly what happened to him, or if there's a way to undo it.
Absolutely. Looking here, it seems that the more that you look at this actual rune, it feels like this has something to do. This seems to must have been able to cause the transformation. As far as trying to undo it, you're not entirely sure. The seal that seems to be in the floor likely, you would think, blocks the way. And the interaction with it seems to have spread this transformation to Ulfrigar here.
So, did you say there was a seal blocking it from like spreading?
Not spreading, but it is like what the shrine is a seal.
Okay. Can I try it? If I so that I'm guessing counts as my action. So then that's it.
Yeah. Orin.
Warren will say, it saddens me, but you prove to be a threat to the tribe, and will cast Chromatic Orb at it.
Very cool. Make the attack roll.
21.
That'll hit.
Wait, don't roll again. Sorry, 15 was the damage. I guess I should have said what it was. Lightning.
Lightning. In that case, how do you want to kill him?
Oh, rough.
The lightning just releases from me, and then you just see it just flowing through his body, and you see sort of some outlines of what's inside, and it's just smoking.
Okay. As they fall lifeless to the ground. Initiative, and what would you all like to do?
Do they revert form at all?
No. Let me look at this odd, similar to what the lighthouse picture looked like, partially human, partially the eel-like form, legs, and fishtail.
Can Asphalt rush over and I don't know how it works. Like if it's different than player characters, is there time to like do a medicine check to stabilize them unconscious?
Go ahead.
13.
13. You run over and you see bleeding from wounds and from the energy that coursed through it. As you grab some mud and dirt and quickly attempt to stop bleeding, and then breathing returns to normal.
That's not normal breathing.
Griff, I think if we just break the runes, I think he'll go back.
Smart thinking. It was a bit unnecessary. Let's try the runes.
Griff is going to take out his ice pick, and I don't know. Is the ground like rock and stone, or just like straight dirt?
Stone.
Yeah.
Bjork is gonna roll out of the way and stand up.
Matt, would Orin know if there would be negative side effects to just damaging this? Like a release of arcane energy, or
I would say, yeah, based on everything I've said, that could very well be a possibility. This is something I would say from everyone's checks, it is not the primary purpose of this thing to transform people. There's something else going on in addition, but I mean, and there could be something bad happening by interfering with it.
perhaps before we go around destroying it, we should understand it better. Releasing that kind of arcane magic, we do not know what would happen.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
As Griff kind of like reached back, there was kind of like this like spiritual blue glow like around his hand that was slowly leaking onto his like around, almost like an aura around his ice pick, and then he lowers his arm and it completely like fades away. I suppose you're right.
Should those of us who are trained in arcane arts kind of study it and see if we can better understand it, or kind of are our roles kind of spent?
Um, I think looking at it from right now, it would take, I would say this, probably take quite a period of time to begin to study this, to totally understand it. From what you can tell, the person here was taking their time to study it and to
Can
understand.
can I confer with Hiss to see if we can determine if we've heard of something similar to this in history? Since I know that Hist is sort of a history buff.
Yeah. I'd work on that.
Does that work for you, Matt?
Yeah. Give me a history check with advantage.
23.
23. The most you have is what you found out before, that the demonic sigil rather, on it seems to coincide with the actual legends of the Cavalier. Whatever transformation magic maybe that demon possessed is being channeled through this.
Do we know if anybody's ever broken one of these?
That you're not sure. You've never heard of a seal like this.
Okay.
Asphalt's gonna pull off her rope from her bag. Cole, can you help me? Just in case. I think we should.
Yeah, I was about to tie him up. See what happens when he wakes too.
Do you think that maybe if we take him away from here so that he's not under the influence,
It's fine by me. I'll
that
carry
might
him.
help?
So I'm gonna go ahead and start tying him up.
Okay.
And what I think I'll do is I will, despite the pain, I'm going to pick him up and try to get him up the ladder.
As Asphalt was with Cole, tying up and stuff, is there just anything that's like definitive proof, like residual clothes left on him or something like that, that proves that he's the lighthouse keeper?
Looking around, you can see a whalebone pendant in the shape of a signal house.
Does the corpse burn through the rope?
It smolders it a bit, I would say.
Okay.
I'm sorry, just correct me if I'm wrong, but I just want to make sure I got the full picture here. This altar is like something that's suppressing what turned him into this.
So yeah, the seal seems like it. Yeah, seal seems like it has sealed something off.
Okay. Can I spend any time studying the seal and seeing if it's been weakened or if I can, like strengthen it?
I would say seal hasn't so much been weakened; it's growing stronger, which is maybe why it affected him so. And again, your knowledge of the history here is that, not too long ago there was no lighthouse here. And you look into this dug basement, and it seems like they dug and found this.
I see.
And actually found stone here as they dug down, and this bit has affected them this way.
So we think it would be dangerous to take him out of this area? Is that what I'm getting?
I mean, you don't think it would hurt him. You think that maybe it would delay his transformation if he wasn't here.
Oh. I think I understand. So it would delay his transformation if he's not here. So if I got him out of here, it would delay his transformation.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I will continue to get him up.
Okay. You get up to the floor. What do you want to do?
Hist, is there any mention in his journal about this, or what? Maybe it was calling to him, or...
I mean,
anything?
what's in his journal is what you had found.
Okay. I'm gonna go back upstairs, all the way upstairs, and go out that door that we didn't open.
Oh, going back upstairs.
Yes.
All right. Okay. The last that you find is getting all the way to the top. You see the beacon itself, which is a neat stack of firewood. It takes up most of the outdoor platform.
Okay, I'm gonna search it to see if I see any sort of runes or anything up here that might help with what's going on.
And carefully, here it seems just to be a well-built, right-built tower.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see any runes or anything like that.
Okay.
Still in the basement. Looking around at the rest of the room, is there evidence of like... Oh.
Just idea of what this place looks like. What are you looking for evidence of?
As somebody who apprenticed under somebody who our job was to keep and maintain certain rituals around this relic that I have, is there evidence of like that being done here, like the space being kept ritualized or the rooms being updated? Like, are there tools here that seem like this person was the custodian of this area? Like, were they intentionally putting themselves in a risky situation in order to prevent this rune from decaying in any way?
Oh. No, you didn't say anything too much like that.
Okay.
Asphalt.
Yeah, Griff, yeah.
I have a bit of silver, not a lot, but if we powder it down, I could make some holy water and possibly purify the place. I don't know
Okay.
if it will help.
It doesn't sound like it'll hurt. What can I do?
Well, we have to powder the silver down. That'll take, and then bless some water, and that'll take about a couple hours.
That feels like we shouldn't start doing that until we consult with the others, right?
Yeah. I know you said that there's like there's demonic symbols. I can read primordial. Is there anything there in here?
No primordial.
Okay. Just checking. Also, if we take time to investigate the best way to destroy this shrine, I do have something that might be able to speed that up. Perhaps just a little.
The destroying of the shrine or the investigating?
The investigation part.
Oh. Well, yeah, maybe you should hook up with Hist and Bjork. I feel like they were talking about that.
Matt, can we time out for a second?
Sure.
So I just want to make sure that I'm feeling a little confused. Is it a shrine or is it a seal that is stopping something from happening? A shrine that is worshiping the demonic energy. I feel like I'm getting lost there.
Yeah, it is a seal up on the floor.
Preventing something. Like it's locked something away. It's sealed something away.
Yeah.
So it's okay. So then...
So it could be that as... So one of the things you've kind of found out is as it takes time to figure out how to understand the seal, it also transforms the person trying to understand it into a Ketmir.
Okay. And I think that's something we all would have figured out at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, did I need to take them out of the room, or did I just need to remove them from the seal?
Would be this... Taking out of the room would be the best way to get them away from the seal.
Okay, just checking.
It's the primary feature of the room.
All right, cool.
I feel like, Griff, if you and I just sit here and hunker down, we could really figure this out.
Cole is going to take some time to look for some chain because he knows the rope is not going to last forever on this thing. So he wants to check the lighthouse for any chains he can wrap around this person.
I would say, given time as they're doing this, you could probably have enough where you could like hammer metal, like a metal bar from a chair or something, to better secure him.
All right,
if you couldn't necessarily chain, like definitely makeshift something here.
Okay. So yeah, just this powerful hammering sound echoes through the
Basically, through my RP, Robin, I have enhanced ability where I could make one of us smarter.
Oh, cool.
And I also have protection from evil and good, which could possibly help whoever is investigating from transforming. And that's my idea.
That sounds smart to me. I don't think I should do the investigating. I also don't know if that's good enough to save the person. I'm not sure. And I feel like everybody left this room but you and me. And maybe that's a cue that we should leave.
No,
I
history.
didn't
Unless
hear-
Orin is. Okay, got it.
I think
I
only
think Orn and
Cole
Hiss and
George.
you are, and yeah, Griff are still there, as far as I know.
Got it. Got it.
Just me and
Ah.
you.
So Oren would say, I do think that we should not spend that much time here, and it seems studying this the seal is what causes the transformation. Clearly, we do not want to destroy it for whatever it is holding back.
Do you think burying it back up would be a good option?
Yeah, I think that would definitely help from us being in direct contact with it, or anybody getting in direct contact with it. But I don't know if it has seemed to be more powerful than the initial seal was set to protect against, is because the Lightkeeper was studying it, or because something else has happened. But I think that burying it would be a good start, and obviously making the chief aware of the danger it poses.
Have you all turned into monsters down there yet?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Just checking.
I have a stupid question. In wild shape, is my creature type still humanoid?
Are you still 2014?
Yeah.
Then yes. It's beast,
Okay.
rather. It's not. It's beast.
Okay.
In 2024, you're humanoid.
Interesting. Okay.
Do we think I would transform if I studied it as an animal?
I think the transformation is the effects of a demonic curse. So I think that, yes, the transformation would occur regardless of what form you were in.
I'll give you. You're all saying this. I'll give you the following. The demon that seems to have made this, or reference powers referenced, his name is Kepper, and it is again the legend that Kepper went to the Kepmere tribe, and it's that deal they became what they are. And the nature of it, from the best you can tell, is one of protection of whatever is underneath it. Meant to keep people out until the time is right for it to open on its own.
Is there anything we could do to try to figure out when that's supposed to be?
I will take an Arcana check for that.
Cool. Actually, Arcana checks at advantage. $25.
Ooh.
You at least have a week. But you doubt more than 4 weeks.
Well, if this sigil is to keep people out until it opens in that amount of time, we definitely should tell the chief. more than just we found this sigil. It's transforming people, then investigate it.
So, if I'm hearing you all right, would it make sense to just try to tear down the lighthouse? Build a new one?
Even if we build a new one, it still means that this sigil's going to open up in less than a week, or possibly a week, no more than 4.
Also, we'd lose quite a lot of time not having a lighthouse.
Well, we've gone this far.
It still works.
Yeah, it's been working every day.
But no one's been manning it, right?
No, it's been manned.
Oh, it has.
No one's seen the person. It's been lit every night.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what brought you here.
Gotcha.
Because for some reason it keeps getting lit,
else.
even no one had seen the light keeper. So yeah, you'd essentially be making it so ships couldn't find the shore and would crash and burn if you destroyed it.
We'd have to halt all travel.
All right, so I guess let's put our heads together. Know what to do about this seal.
Could we try to seal the seal?
Actually, what would happen if you came up with a counter magic to the magic that's on it? Would it just make it go away?
That's what I was wondering. I wonder if we could. I mean, we don't want to remove it completely, but if we could just have a second layer. I don't think I could quite do that, but maybe someone can.
You think they could do it in a week?
Don't know.
Oh, what do you think, Orin? You're magical.
I think that it's a possibility. I don't know how fully we would have to understand it in order to counter it. I think our course of action should be to replace the floorboards, report to the chief, make them aware of the upcoming risk of whatever this is. Surely there are wiser rune makers and people versed in Arcana than myself.
That's a good point. We don't even know who the architect was, do we? Maybe that person might shed some light on some things.
I think it was done way before our tribe came here.
Yeah, I believe it was just found here.
Oh.
Creepy coincidence and all.
All right. Well, I agree with you all if you think we need to get to the chief first and see what he says.
But of course, that is just my thought. I'm open to others.
I don't mean to sound weird, but are there smarter people in the village? I mean, aren't you guys here because you're amazing? You guys are some of the most powerful people I know.
Yeah. I'm quite an intellect myself.
You have smart muscles. You know? And other people have strong brains.
I call this one PhD. Where's Bjorg at?
I'm up here on the second level.
Find anything?
No. Nothing new anyway.
Even if no one is necessarily smarter than us. Someone still might have more specific knowledge on this topic than we do. Someone might have
Yes.
encountered it before. There might be a book.
Wait a minute.
And I think
Ashford,
Oren is right. We should replace these floorboards and prevent others from going down there.
Ashford, aren't you like smart about stone and stuff? And rocks?
I mean, kinda. I understand them, spiritually.
All right, that's a start.
I'm not super advanced in my studies. I mean, I was kind of working with it with my teacher, but I know a little bit. I mean, they listen to me when I ask them questions.
Ashford, you're the one who just told us we're the best of the best. So I want you to look at that seal and tap into the spirituality going on in the room. But don't study it or you're going to become a monster.
Okay, so look at it, but don't study it. And
Don't
tap
study
into the spirituality, but not so much that I go crazy.
Super easy for you.
Or we just get a bunch of people and kill whatever comes out. I mean, it's not ideal. But...
What if it's Gormajog?
What?
Gorma. I know who that is. Asphalt does. Robin does.
Sure, Cole does. What is it?
The primordial thing that gave birth to all of the elements.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You got it. Gormajog.
Well, then I don't think we can seal it anyways.
Didn't we already establish that it was a demon named Kepper?
Yeah.
But what if that's what they want us to think?
Maybe this guy might have some ideas. The guy we got tied up. Anybody, well, maybe we could try to communicate with him. I know he doesn't quite respond normally, but we could see what happens.
Hearing Cole's half of the conversation as I come downstairs. I'm going to say, I think maybe we need to get him away from here, period. Then maybe at some point we can actually have a conversation with him.
Yes, he does look like some fresh air would do him some good.
I just hammered him in.
Well,
All
we
right.
can lift him up between the
Oh,
two
yeah.
of us.
Was he hammered into the chair or to the wall? It was my understanding it was the wall, but might have been the chair.
No, I thought you just bent like chair legs and made like these shackles that weren't going to burn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
like you
yeah,
made
we
him able
can-
to transport.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Maybe also to prevent mass panic, we cover him up.
He's wearing clothes, ain't he?
Not bring him.
No, he's naked.
Oh.
I'm too young for this.
All right. Well, I'll put some leathers on him. There you go.
We should probably make sure his head is covered as well.
I unpin my cloak and I just throw it over his head.
He'll still take off one of his many layers of pelts.
Just put clothes on him. Like he's a snowman.
I can help put some floorboards down.
I'll help you with that.
Wait, we have his journal, don't we? Maybe if we read it to him, it'll, trigger something.
Also, Bjork, do you think you can lock the lighthouse after we leave too? Because I feel like that would also prevent people from going in.
Well, my concern about locking the lighthouse is that nobody can get in here to light it.
Oh, you can, Bjork.
Yeah, is somebody gonna trek back here with me every time it needs to be lit?
Yeah, we could take the sled.
How far are we from camp? Or the clan?
You are probably a few thousand feet,
Oh, okay, got it.
like half a mile maybe.
Not bad.
Easy.
Okay. Sure.
Like a 20-minute walk.
There is like some amount of knowledge that it takes to do all this correctly. So that would be there's a reason why, and there it is a very the time to do this might be kind of rough, but you can definitely try. There's a reason why someone had to stay here.
Right.
We could still make
Did
some.
he leave step-by-step instructions in his journal?
No, he did not do a good job of passing it on like you would in a corporation. Now make sure you know so we can easily replace you.
Light comes upkeep for dummies.
And the other thing you do know, spending the time here did seem to be partially what corrupted his mind.
Yeah.
So not only was the unveiling of the sigil what corrupted his mind, there was the nightly whispers that caused him
Right.
to seek it out.
Which you did
It is
get
the mere location.
Could we have people rotate days? Not live here.
At least until we build a new one.
Or until we face whatever comes out of the sigil.
But in the
These are all
meantime-
great questions. I'm not sure they're in our purview to decide.
We should tell the chief.
All right.
Yes,
so
I believe that should be our first step, is to tell the chief.
let's take our new friend and we'll set him up, and then we'll go check on the chief. Get an official decision.
Sounds good to me.
Me three.
Very cool. Sounds like a decision then. And get into take you away. So here we go. All right, so you take them and you want to make your way back there, covering up his physical form, like you said.
We don't want to incite mass panic.
And in that case, you find yourself before Chief Ruffin of Scare once more. As he listens to what you have to say here. As he listens to your transformation, the story of the transformation. Huh. Right. Right it is. This is not good. We need the beacon. You say this was slowly transforming him.
Yep. Got the whole journal.
It is not good. Such is the curse of Darklands of Atheris. Then gone. He yells, and you see a warrior come in. Take Orphaga back to the lighthouse. See if he continues his duties, but watch him carefully. Do not sleep inside this place. Or instead, be outside. Make sure that the watch is changed. We need the beacon lit, even if it's done by whatever sanity is left in him. For all of you, this is good to know. We must keep our grounds. Who knows what this place was?
In the meantime, what do you think about this seal? Or should we look to start building elsewhere?
We can see about a different place for our beacon. That would take time. We don't have much time to build in spring. We can see what we can do.
We also believe that this seal will only be there for somewhere between a week and 4. And whatever's behind it will come out.
If there's any changes, you alert all of us immediately. That is how we will know to strike if we need to. If there's any changes in the seal. Then, all of you, as you feel like you have time, you seem to have survived being near it. Then you too should see what you can get. Any other information, if you see changes occur. Fair enough.
All right.
Yes, Chief.
I'm writing down notes.
Got nods.
This is just trying not to make eye contact.
In that case, you leave your mission to take care of this, at least find out the mystery of the lighthouse keep was successful. If it didn't unravel another issue.
I was totally right. You guys are way smart. That plan sucks. Am I the only one who think that plan sucks?
Well, why don't you say something, Asphalt?
What am I gonna say to the chief? Nothing.
You know,
Can't tell the chief that his plan sucks.
the chief might respond well to strength like that. I don't have any good ideas, but if you have a good one, you should use it. You know? Maybe one day you'll be chief.
Oh, no, that's not for me. No way. But, I don't have any good ideas either, but you guys have to. I mean, you can't send him back. He was miserable in there. You saw him. He hated what was happening to him.
True, but Asphalt, I mean, I just follow orders myself. It may not sound that appealing, but I've been with the chief a long time. I usually have to trust the judgment of those a little bit smarter than me. So if you do have ideas, always feel free to share them. I'll back you up.
It does seem a little like sending him back to his death.
Yes, I agree. However, do any of you know how to take care of a lighthouse?
Perhaps before we send him back, because he hasn't been brought directly back yet, he regains consciousness and we ask him about lighthouse keeping.
Yeah, we can see if he responds. He didn't seem to respond earlier, but now that he's out of the lighthouse, who knows? Maybe he'll
Can I
be a
also,
little bit more aware.
can I also just do a history check to see if I know how? Because his just kind of made to be like an artifact to contain like knowledge. That's why he just goes off about random tidbits.
So what are you asking?
I just like his backstory is like I picked artificial beings. So he's like an artifact made to be like just like a store of knowledge. So I wanted to see if I could do a history check just to see if anywhere within him he would know how to properly run the lighthouse. Like a lighthouse.
I would say no. Like it's a skill, basically.
Okay, that's fair.
If his skill set is so hard to come by, it feels like the clan can't risk losing him.
See, that's what you should have told the chief.
Okay,
That never would have occurred to me.
And there is still the problem of it coming out and of it, releasing in a week, possibly.
He does seem to want us to somehow create a schedule of us keeping an eye on the sigil.
Is the chief female or male?
Male.
Okay.
So a thought just occurred to me. You know what? First question for Matt, so that I'm understanding. Is the thing that's being held demonic, or is this sigil that's keeping it from opening or protecting it the demonic thing?
There's definitely energy. There's definitely demonic energy in the seal.
Okay.
As far as what's in beyond it, you don't know.
Okay. So here's my question. Why put a demonic sigil on something to prevent it from coming out if it wasn't potentially something good? I mean, wouldn't evil want to keep good at bay?
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying whatever is in there is good. I'm just posing theories as to why there would be a demonic locking mechanism on whatever this is.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but maybe it's just a greater of two evils.
Could be. Again, just throwing theories out. So I throw theories out and you can expand on them. How about that, Hiss?
Oh no, I think it's an excellent idea.
Either way, the chief gave us leave to investigate it further, so
Yes, but I just think we should be cautious about what's going to be there, since, as you stated, we don't know. We also don't know if maybe once that seal is broken, what else it might call to it when it awakens.
I know it's kind of bad also to like make deals and stuff, but I mean, we know from legends that this K demon person, what's that demon's name? Griff, help me. The demon from the legends that's in the seal. Starts with a K.
Kipper.
Kipper can be reasoned with. I mean, that's how the whole legend started. What if maybe that could be a good ally for the clan? Is that crazy?
I
No.
think perhaps you need to listen to the legend again. They assumed that they were getting a good deal and were double crossed.
Well, not double crossed. They got exactly what they asked for. They just weren't specific. They got protection and the ability to live a long time and have success and stuff. They just got it in the water, which they weren't expecting.
Well, so what would you ask for? Go ahead.
You feel that you are capable of perfectly forming a request to the point that you do not get screwed over by an evil entity.
Not me. That's where you come in, Oren. You're really smart.
I do not feel confident that I could confidently make a request that does not end up somehow screwing our village over.
Do not make deals with demons.
I mean, maybe we could try to find a way to communicate with him while he's still sealed. It would make the bargaining process a little bit easier.
Well, I think just being around that sigil for any length of time is probably a bad idea.
All right. I want to take this thing out a little bit and just smack it to wake. Does anybody else want to come talk to it?
I'll go with you.
Wait. Sorry. Do we still have it?
Yeah, we do.
I thought a guard took
Yeah,
it.
the guard took it.
Oh, the guard took it. Oh, crap. Where'd they take? Oh, that's right. Because the chief wanted the. Never mind.
I mean, how far could they be? It's only half a mile away.
Again, we also have leave to continue this investigation. So we can. The chief gave us leave to do it, so we could go catch up and tell him we're going to talk to him.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I'm sure that'll go over.
Okay. So you try to chase them down.
Hey!
One more thing. Can I go? Of course. That's what do you have to say? What do you want to say to them? But they're still passed out.
Yeah. Guess we need to wake them up. Anybody got anything to do that with?
I'll splash water on his face.
I mean, you need to be healed.
Oh.
Oh,
That's all I
let me
got.
do that.
So who heals?
Asphalt's happy to do it.
All right.
Okay, Asphalt will go over, and she's got all of this chalky stuff everywhere, and all these runes and stuff, and she reaches into her pocket, and there's some little powdered up clay rock pieces, and she draws little shapes on his face. And at first it looks like it's some really like complicated medicinal magic shit. But then it just looks like she's kind of just petting him like this. And she's like, this is what I have to do to my brother to wake him up after he's hungover. And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Is your brother a cat?
I mean, it feels really nice. I could do it on you sometime.
Oh, all right.
Just so you can see. Okay, let's see.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot how to play. 9 points of healing.
All right. In that case, I'll figure. Kind of starts. Why should you take me away from it? My shrine.
Oh no. Yeah, well, we're a little concerned about your friend.
I'll be fine. I'll take it back.
Tell us about it. When did you first find it?
Was the dreams. And then I began to look under there and dig. And I found the seal. The seal of the shrine.
Do you remember seeing anyone lead you down there?
No.
What do you know about the shrine?
I don't. They always pulled me down. When I let them, they pulled me deep. That's where I need to go.
You were a little not yourself when you were down there. Do you remember that?
Yes, you barged in. And
We
you
walked in.
attacked me.
Well, we didn't know it was you. You look a little bit different.
I know. That's why I want to get in there. No reason for other people to have to endure this face.
What if there was a way to get you back? Would you prefer still to go to the shrine, or would you prefer to rejoin the clan?
I'm fine where I am. I'm doing the clan. I still did what the clan needed.
It's gonna kill you, friend.
No. No.
Yeah. Why do you think you look like that?
I don't know.
The shrine.
But the clan needs the beacon lit.
You couldn't even understand us earlier.
I heard what you said.
I was trying to protect you.
Yes. By barging into my home.
I didn't know it was your home, to be fair, but we were actually investigating you, wondering if you were hurt or harmed. You haven't been out in a while. We were checking on things.
Take a persuasion check.
Oh, joy. Barbarian persuasion. Oh, not bad. 30-20.
Woo! Let's go look here. Fine. If you're trying to protect me, I thank you. But it's already too late. I couldn't rejoin the clan looking like this.
Oh, nonsense. I wear a mask all the time.
Plus, the beacon still needs to be managed. If someone else goes in there, the same thing would happen to them.
I can lock up the basement.
Okay. If you want to try to do that.
Well, it also seems that, well, the dreams are the main reason why you went down there. What if we teach others how to man the lighthouse and they operate in a cycle where no one is asleep in the area?
I don't know. Yes or no. Plus, I would also say there's like quite a bit of humanoid power there.
Can you tell us more about these dreams?
So many hands. From the deep water. This red hands grabbing at me, trying to drag me down. Every night. And then I let them. It was peace, finally. Something underneath that they want protected.
I see. Does it feel scary?
Yes. Especially the more my skin leaves me. No, I'm not myself entirely. Just all I know is I need to keep the beacons lit for the clan and for whatever those things are in my dreams to guard and watch over the seal until it is ready.
I want you to know you've done a really good job. They sing songs about people like you. I also think you don't look so bad. Red looks really nice as a pop of color.
And I promise you I've seen worse.
Right, what else do you want to say to them?
Do you know anything about the magic? Have you heard any strange names in your sleep?
No. They don't speak. They just pull me down. And then I'll wake and find myself digging. At least I did.
What about smells or sounds?
Just
Anything?
salt water and a cracking.
It seems like some of this could be solved by just building you a little place in a little outside of town. You don't have to go into town, but you don't have to sleep at the lighthouse.
Yeah, if you think I shouldn't sleep there, I won't. If you're trying to get me set up somewhere else.
You'll have someone in there with you. So I think that's for the best. They'll be there during the day, and at night you can go sleep elsewhere.
And I can put an arcane lock on the door, so no one will get into the basement.
Orin and I have the bunkhouse for the other fishermen. We could talk to them.
Who did the painting?
I did. Self-portrait.
There.
While they're talking, Griff is going to kind of like just put out his senses and then cast detect magic just to kind of like get an idea for the kind of magics that have like transformed.
Oh, it'd be transmutation.
Yeah. Do I get a sense of like, is it already kind of just like, not so much like, I guess the right word I'm thinking of is dissipating, but like it's not like furthering the transformation since he's not there at the lighthouse right now.
Gotcha.
It's not getting worse.
I would say, yeah, I think studying with detect magic, you can tell that it's a little better. Like, yeah, it's not actively getting worse on their way. I think the way that they're actually able to, like, think about not being at the beacon house is better since they're away.
I do have a question about the lighthouse itself, the beam, the light. Is it always in the same direction?
So you'd have essentially seen it's like an omnidirectional one.
Oh,
It's like a bonfire lit on top of the house.
To the others, I say, you know, with that about the salt water, there could be something that's being lit up by that beam under the water, getting its attention. It's just a crazy thought.
Like the sigils of red herring?
Well, maybe the sigil and whatever's out there are related. In other words, this thing, what if it's because the lighthouse is using the light that this thing wants to transform people in it? I don't know. I was just thinking that what he said about smelling seawater in his sleep could just be the fact that he's so close to the water.
Or it's not necessarily something out in the water per se as like a beacon calling people its people home.
Yeah, we still don't know who built this lighthouse. This whole thing could be, who knows? I'm getting in conspiracy theory mode. I'm gonna get quiet now.
Yeah, and again, you guys are sure, like the clan built the lighthouse.
The
Oh, the
lighthouse.
clan did
Yeah.
build it.
Yes.
Oh, do we know who built it?
It was Ofagur and someone else, like a clan person.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah. Because again, the
And it
basement
was
was,
like a
it was more like it was almost like excavated over time from the top of the lighthouse itself. What you saying, Rob?
No, I was gonna clarify that it was like a subterranean kind of cave situation. It wasn't like a basement floor of a structure.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just fill in that basement. But I guess that's what they did before if he had to dig it out. Probably not.
If anything, it might be something preventative, because it would take time to clear out all of that dirt again. Correct.
For us,
Yeah.
but if the seal is gonna break anyway, whatever comes out might not be stopped at all.
Yeah. In any case, I think his idea is good. Try to lock it. Maybe we'll take a sweep around, see if we see anything, but I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas, or should we leave this one be?
I think we can take some time to try and see if we can find any other histories or myths or anything in relation to it. I don't think we'll have an immediate answer right this second. I think it'll take time to try and figure it out. Unfortunately, we're against a clock.
Yeah. In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a look around the grounds a little bit, but other than that, I can't think of anything in that area to investigate other than the water. He shivers.
Okay.
So what'd you like to do?
So above table, are we cool with Hiss doing the arcane lock and maybe doing a little investigation around the?
So, what are you locking?
The hatch that led to the basement.
Okay, like it was a hole.
Oh, there wasn't
Oh.
a door over it.
No, you pulled up
Floorboards.
floorboards and found a hole that was dug down.
Hmm, that's right.
Ah.
Okay.
We would need a door to be built.
Sorry, I thought that what you all were talking about was he wouldn't stay there, he wouldn't sleep there, and you were going to arcane lock the outer door to the lighthouse.
That's also a good idea, actually.
You should say how they're getting in when they need to, get to the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
They-
you
they
can
would
give
just need-
them the password or whatever.
Yeah, the password would get them in.
But I mean, nobody else could go in and get sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you do that.
And he's got the guard in there with him, so maybe we just give him a tent or something he can set up.
The guard may already have one because I think that the chief told him not to sleep in there.
Cool. All right. Are we good with that? And maybe just take a look around real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just so that I'm just clear on the timeline of it all, does the lighthouse keeper stay up all night and sleep during the day?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.
Sounds like we'll start by looking around.
So what are you
Yeah.
looking around for?
Area.
Mostly taking a look around the lighthouse to see if we find anything interesting. By interesting, I really mean anything that, well, at least for me, it would be anything that's, I want to say out of place, but specifically things that look like. Actually, I'm going to hold back and let everybody else do their investigation because I don't think Cole would know how to find runes.
Yeah, that's what I would be looking for, runes.
Yeah, I would say that you don't find anything other than what you've already found.
Cole might check the water then for creatures, but yeah, it might be his specialty, really.
All right. Like, going down low, I mean, you don't see anything in particular. Like if you're on the surface, unless you're like, I mean, I don't know if you want to dive and.
Yeah, he will. I mean, he'll dive down a little bit just to, depending on how cold it is, to just kind of take a look.
Give me a perception check. Disadvantage, I think.
And let me see if I actually took the thing that gives me. I don't think I did. Okay, so perception. It's a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that one.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find anything.
Yep. Nothing's down yet.
Asphalt, I think, is looking around for evidence of anybody else who has got wrapped up into the same thing. Like anybody else who spent a lot of time nearby in the woods or something and found themselves having dreams and being drawn downstairs, and maybe doesn't live in the lighthouse, but maybe keeps secret camp out in the woods or something, that they might also be turning into salamander things. Demon
Just trying to
things.
see if there's anybody else.
Yeah, and does there look like there's like strange footprints, or do I get the sense that there's like any other?
No, you don't
Yeah.
find any strange footprints here.
Okay.
Not around the lighthouse.
Is this lighthouse up on the cliff? Or is it just almost at ground level? Like
I
with
mean-
a beach or something?
Yeah, I mean it's up high on like a cliff like side, but like you would walk to it and it's where there's like a sheer cliff off of it. So like to get down the water you had to go like some ways around.
Okay. Are there any caves in that cliff?
I mean not above the water you've been able to see.
Okay.
Was there water in? There was water in the cave, wasn't there?
Yeah, when you went down, there was water. Yep.
There's probably a cave between the water and the cave.
Yeah. There might be some form of tunnel or.
If we check from the inside, it should be easier to find.
I mean, I guess we could do that. Anybody have any objections?
It's a good idea.
So what are you
Yeah.
trying to do?
Down in the basement, the water, we were going to investigate like from that direction versus from outside.
Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and take our break, and then we will come back. Alrighty, sorry about that. So we've re-entered the basement.
And the plan is to let's go swimming. Let's go swimming.
All right. Investigating here. The water seems old. As though it would come up and recede. And while it might come up, it would, judging from where the water is, a lot of it's standing around the corners. Your guess is it may have drifted up from the seal itself, from whatever it is enclosing.
So like it previously has opened up and water has come out of it.
Kind of opened, or just water was able to get through.
Ah.
Okay. Does it look like there's an opening in there?
Would I have to go under the water to find it?
That would make sense.
Okay. Guys, I have an ability. Lets me swim real fast and hold my breath for a long time. I could go down there and check to see if there's a door.
Sounds like a good move. Sounds like
I don't love the idea. I don't love the idea of you going alone.
Oh, asphalt. I've been around a long time. Still haven't gotten rid of me yet. Besides, first sign of trouble, I'm gonna swim real fast this way. And I do swim fast.
Can anyone else swim?
I know how to swim, but generally it is the basic amount of swim.
I
was created in.
What was that one? Bobby?
Bobby, what did your character say?
Oh, sorry. I can swim quickly as well.
Oh, good. All right. How about the two of us then? Go down there.
Bless you.
Bless you.
All right. So Cole will use his slippery otter maneuver. It gives him a base speed of swimming of 30, and he can dash while swimming and hold his breath for 32 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Just in case, Griff is going to kind of like go to Orin and kind of like look back at Cole, who has like a lot of burgeoning muscles, and Orin not so much burgeoning, and be and kind of like trace like a like you can't really tell what kind of symbol it is, but it would be similar to like a tattoo that Griff kind of, you can kind of see it but not fully underneath one of his eyes, but it's like kind of obscured by his beard, and he kind of like traces that on your face, and you feel as if like you're as strong as an ox, and I'm giving you bull strength.
Thank you.
From enhance ability. So your advantage on strength checks and your carrying capacity is doubled. And I don't know why that rolled, because I didn't click anything. Just in case you encounter something you need to struggle away from.
All right.
So you dive in, and given the amount of time here, you go down fairly deep until you can see a somewhat small opening in the cliffside. It's enough, just about 7 feet.
Okay.
You could swim. It's underwater, and you could swim through.
Okay. About how long have we been in the water at this point?
You've probably been in it about 15 minutes.
How's Orin looking?
So, Oren, what was your deal?
So, it looks like I forgot to put it on here, but I was taking the aquatic twice. So swim speed and could breathe air and water.
Oh, nice.
All right, she breathed entirely. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
Correct that.
I'll nudge my head toward the hole to make sure Orin's coming, and then start heading that way.
I'll follow you. Nod yes.
All right. In that case, as you put yourself down there, you go for deeper and deeper, and then eventually kick up. You come into a grotto filled with tide pools. One second here. All right. Filled with these tide pools. In the center is a 10-foot statue of a muscular eel-headed spearman. Around in the tide pools, you see clutches of eggs.
Ooh. All right. So I guess as we have our heads up a little bit here, kind of stealthy like, I look at Orin. What are you thinking?
I think that this is possibly where these creatures are reproducing.
Yep.
Shh. Of course. And he'll look around. If there are eggs, typically there's not something too far away from them. Is what I'm thinking.
All right. Give me a perception check.
13.
15. Looking here. You do not see any other creature here, just these eggs.
I could send a decoy out.
Sure.
I'm going to look for an area up there, and I'm going to. Ooh, yuck. Okay, this is specifically to see if I can lure anything else out to know whether or not we need to head back. So he is going to use his final maneuver here to summon. He's going to summon a spotted lion that will just kind of walk out of the shadows, and he's going to whisper for it to go attack
Attack what?
the person. Is there a person there?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. So he'll
the
tell it to
statue.
go walk around the eggs, just to walk around the eggs to see if anything gets brought out.
Okay. You have them walk around. As you do, nothing seems to stir.
What do you think? Maybe have one. Maybe have it eat one.
Oh, you're muted.
Really great. I was telling you a really super smart thing. It sounded super awesome. Yes, perhaps if it interacts with the eggs in some way, I think that's a good thought.
Okay.
So the first thing I'll tell the lion to do is to play with one of the eggs. So it will begin with its paw, just kind of pushing around the egg, maybe nudging it to kind of roll it around.
Okay, so
And I'm going to
just
slightly.
get in the water here. They're fully submerged. So
Okay.
You kind of push it around a little bit, and nothing seems. How long are you giving it to do this?
Just about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to probably have it bite into it to see if that increases the likelihood of anything being warned.
Doing that. Then they bite into the egg. Let's see here. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right. Let's go, Mr. Lion. Okay. Oh, nat 20 for the lion.
Nice.
4d8 plus 6. All right, that'll be 22 22 piercing damage.
All right. So those of you up top,
Oh no.
you are waiting and for whatever comes back as you wait in the room with the stone sigil. And from above you hear a gurgled, wet cry of pain.
Oh, that's new and that feels bad.
And then you see Ilfriger crawling quickly down the ladder, hitting the ground, blood dripping from his fingers as he shoots now towards the seal.
Could I try to grab him?
I'm going to get something up for some initiative here in a second.
Okay.
Oh no.
I feel like in the background there's like, look what you made me do. Gets repeated over and over again.
Yeah, don't. Those of you who are at, make sure you look at your roll. I'm not ready just yet. Let's see here. We're playing around a little here.
It's either really, really, really good or really, really, really bad.
You know.
Do we think the chief will be mad?
We'll make it to the chief.
We just had some omelets. I don't know.
All right. Okay, cool. And everyone can roll initiative.
All right.
And I'll be right back.
Oof. Oof. 22.
Boy.
Nice.
Very nice.
I don't think I'm ever switching off this Uni the Unicorn dice.
Yeah, I've been using that one too, pretty religiously.
I mean, start making a shrine dedicated to this dice.
No more shrines.
I think we're in the shrine. You're above the shrine. I think we're in it.
Yep.
Aren't we so glad that Cole used his last maneuver? Doesn't that feel good entering this
Hey.
little scene we're gonna have?
Well, hey, it means that there's 3 people down there now. So, more people to kill those eggs.
Yeah, but don't worry, Asphalt. I have all my maneuvers.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're right.
We have the power of God and anime on our side.
Great. I think that means we'll get our butt kicked and then get lucky at the very end when we're really close to dying, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
You come back after getting your ass kicked. Hopefully it's not one where somebody has to die so that the whole party can rally around the fact that their friend was killed.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories. All right. Hiss, what'd you get?
Oh, 21.
Okay.
I did it on the computer this time. Why? Why does nothing like me?
But you did it before he was ready, so it didn't.
Yeah, it was
didn't
early.
I thought he. Okay, I just don't misunderstood. you.
You're fine.
When I saw it, it rolled, I laughed. I was like, oof, the one time Aiden does it the same.
Okay. So, we have Ophir trying to get towards the seal. And Griff, it is your turn.
I would like to intercept him and grapple him.
You got it. Let's do a grapple.
$19.
20. Seemingly stronger with its enraged self. It kind of pushes you away. Anything else? And hissed.
All right. I don't really have anything that will either kill it or not do anything. One sec. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast floating disc in front of it, so in between it and the altar, because it says it's immovable. Unless I move it.
So you're gonna go ahead and put a floating disc over the stone seal.
Yes.
Okay. How big is the disc?
3 feet diameter.
3 foot diameter. That is smaller than the seal, but it would like be put over it. So yeah. So you could still touch it, is what I'm saying. But you put it on
I'll
top.
have to do it. That's it.
All right. So down below, well, actually, it will have this catch up here. Catch up a second with these other two. So let's go to Bjorg.
Okay. I'm gonna move in toward him and use a bonus action. Spend a maneuver point and use felling sweep.
Okay.
So needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right. What's this look like?
I just have to get this heel back. Max up there.
I'm gonna run in and crouch down and do like a low swinging side kick.
Nice. They get a 3. So what happens?
Falls prone.
Nice. Whew. Very good.
Like, guess as my action, I'll try to tie him up.
All right. So we grappled first. So I need athletics first.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. 12.
You would have advantage.
Oh. 19.
They got a 20 again.
Oh man.
Curses!
But he's still down, so I
Yeah.
just couldn't tie him up.
Yeah, you can only tie him up from like a grappled or restrained
Right.
position.
So that's my turn.
All right. And then go to asphalt.
I feel like I trust my friend Griff. So I'm going to slide my feet along the ground, stomp on it, and then the ground underneath. I'm gonna angle it because I think both Griff and Bjorg are next to him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing a 20-foot square, but to the side that Griff is on, so that Bjorg is avoided. And I stomp my foot, and then the ground beneath them immediately sort of like cracks up, and then surrounds their feet. And I need strength saves from both Griff and what's his name, the lighthouse keeper. DC 14.
Okay. What ability? Like,
This is
what type of check? Strength?
Oh, strength. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 13.
You were out of it.
Oh,
I was hoping
okay.
to avoid you. Yeah.
What's up? Who's upstairs now? Who's downstairs now?
Downstairs is Jackie and Bobby's character. I got a 7.
Okay, so now they are restrained in the prone position.
Oh, very nice.
And Griff, I would also need the strength save DC 14. Otherwise, you're restrained as well.
17.
Great.
There you go.
Okay. So,
I'll also bonus action Shillelagh just to be safe. Sorry, and that's it for my turn.
Now the statue moves towards the lion that you summoned.
You didn't tell me there was a lion. I gotta go get a lion. I'll be back.
And it raises its trident and comes down upon it, only for 12.
That misses.
And then again, is it for 21 to hit?
Yep.
All right, that is 8 piercing damage.
Look, I only have big lions. I need smaller ones, I know.
All right. Okay. Then we go back up to Griff.
I'm going to just like take my ice pick and like with the blunt end of the handle, I'm going to try to knock Ulfgar out.
Nice.
So because he's prone and restrained, I get advantage. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
21 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
Ooh, for the max 12 non-lethal damage to the back of his head.
All right. They definitely got hurt. Still looking. Let's get to it.
And then where did I put my maneuvers? Oh, here they are. Okay, no, I'm not going to use it. All right, that's it.
All right. And then Hist.
All right. I guess I'll go up to it. I do have a weapon. I'll use my rapier to try to bonk it on the back of the head. So he goes, I'm sorry.
Very nice.
21 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage.
Okay, they are bloodied. Ugh. Blood coming out of them. Still trying to focus.
That'll be it.
All right. Then Cole.
All right. I will go ahead and I'm gonna rage.
All right.
I want to focus on these eggs though. So I need to get within 5 feet of the lion, but close enough to an egg that I can smack it.
Okay.
So 5 feet in the line.
Yeah. What's in the room here?
Wait, move to the right board, yeah. That's probably about there.
So, are they within 5 feet of lion and an egg?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I will go ahead. I'm going to reckless attack the egg.
All right.
It's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And it will do 14 piercing. I'm going to then. Is that one gone? Did I destroy that one?
Yes. So with that, egg is destroyed.
All right. So I'll tell the lion to get another one. And so the lion's going to attack another egg with advantage because he's within 5 feet of me. So he will roll. That'll be plus 8. 23 to hit. And
Hits.
that'll be a total of 15 piercing.
Very nice. You notice a few cracks appear in the statue as we begin destroying the eggs.
Cool. Okay. So that egg got destroyed too?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 eggs are down. How many eggs remain?
A lot.
Okay, I'm going to mention to Orin, the eggs seem to be tied to the statue. It's cracking it up. And I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
Got it. And Bjorg.
Seeing what Griff and Hist are doing, I'm going to take one of my daggers and knock him on the head for some non-lethal damage.
All right.
Oh, and I guess I have advantage since he's prone. So with a 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, so 5 on that, and another 10 with sneak attack, so 15 points of non-lethal damage.
Nice.
All
right, they are knocked out.
Okay.
Yay.
What now? He's knocked out. Do we just need to keep him that way?
Probably. Whatever they did down there must have set them off.
Well, we have to let them do what they're gonna do. As long as we, I guess, keep him away from the sigil or rune.
All right. Then Orin.
Yeah, Orin will move up to the first pool of eggs that he can see, and he will attack it
All right.
with his blades. And at initiative, I activated a stance, which is the knife which sails through the air. So basically, my feet are barely brushing the ground. The hilt of my weapon floats just beyond my hands. It increases my speed by 10 feet, and my weapon reach is 5 feet. So I can hit with a melee range of 10 feet. So anyway, I'll take the first attack.
Nice.
It's a 12.
That's against an egg?
Yep.
All right. That hits hard against the shell of the egg. It does not crack it.
Offhand with second. As a 19
That'll hit.
for 3.
Okay. So, as it comes in, you only nick it a lot less than you'd expect to, as some cracks appear on the statue.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
All right. And then for Asphalt.
All right, so he's restrained and knocked out, and everybody's kind of looming over him, and I hear everybody talking about something must have happened, and I'm gonna peek below the floating disc and see if I can see anything changed on the sigil.
Inspecting the sigil, you see that it had this like Patika green over it, and now it is red.
Oh, look at and the thing is red. The runes are red. The sigil's red. Does it feel weaker or stronger?
I don't think the strength of it has necessarily changed.
Okay.
All right, then against the lion, this thing will try to stab it twice.
Okay.
22 to hit
That hits.
for 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then 26 to hit
Yep.
for 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, then we're up to Griff.
You're muted, Molly, if you're talking.
He's already restrained. I don't have shackles. He'll burn through rope eventually. So, I think Griff is just going to keep concentration on his enhance ability spell and be prepared in case by some magical means Alfagar wakes up to strike again to knock him out.
Got it. And then Hist.
Okay. Can I? Because the floating disc can carry up to 500 pounds. So, can I just put it underneath him and bring him to the ceiling so he's kind of sandwiched between the disc and the ceiling in case he wakes up?
I think it has to follow behind you. Is that not true?
Yeah, you can't raise its elevation like that.
It can't. Oh yeah, it can't change an elevation of 10 feet or more. My bad. Oh well, can I lift him 10 feet off the ground at least so it's harder?
Yeah, it sounds good.
I think, does that come with an action or can I just do that?
Isn't he restrained by the rocks, though?
Yeah.
Oh, you restrained with oh, never mind. If he's restrained, he's restrained. Okay. Can I do an Arcana check on the symbol? Just see if I can recognize what's causing the just see it if I can recognize what's causing the change in color.
Yeah, give me a Arcana check.
Oh, I got advantage. Wow, that was worse. 12.
12. You're not sure.
That's it for me then.
Cole.
Did I hear you right, Matt, when you mentioned that when he smashed the egg, it did not have as big of a crack on the statue? Is that what you said?
The crack didn't get it had less of a crack on the egg.
Less of a crack. Oh, not the statue, just the egg. Okay.
Yeah. The egg didn't smash. That egg didn't get smashed. It just got nicked. Yeah. It's still viable.
Okay. All right. Are any eggs here bigger than other eggs?
How about the same size?
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm going to choose one, and go ahead and strike it.
All right.
With my reckless. All right, that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that will do a total of 14 piercing. Going to tell the lion to eat one. And he attacks. His will. Oh yeah, his is gonna hit. That's a 25 on the dice. So that will be 2d8 plus 6. So yeah, that's 13 piercing.
Very good. All right, those both eggs crack.
All right.
And Morin hits on the
That's-
statue.
That is my turn.
All right, anything from Bjorg?
Yes, I am going to bonus action hide, so that I can keep an eye out on the space in case anything unexpected shows up.
You got it.
And I got a dirty 20 on my stealth.
Very nice. Then,
And then I will hold my attack action with my longbow in case something shows up.
all right, Orin.
I stop and have a donut. So, I'd like to get as many eggs as I can in a 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom on them. DC 14 con save?
That batch of eggs will get a 6.
Nice.
What's the damage?
So, if they failed, 10. If they succeeded, 5.
Okay. In that case, you'll see there 8 of them crack.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, just big pieces begin to falling off the statue, and then asphalt.
Looking at the walls of this cavernous place and the ground and the sigil, can I make some sort of judgment if like how old this sigil is? Like, was this put here at the time that this was ground level and sediment has formed on top, and now that's why it's a hole in the ground? Or was there a hole in here like a cave and somebody came down and on the floor of the cave wrote this sigil?
Yeah. Taking the time to go through you think that this seemed maybe have been put here and then over time ground came on top of it.
Okay. Can I just do like I think we've sweeped this room, so you could tell me if we've already done that, but is there evidence like that might place who those beings were? Like, are there other like fossilized things or
No, not in this area.
Okay,
Really
fair
not.
enough. That's all I'll do for this turn.
All right. All right, then again, this thing goes to strike the lion for 16 to hit. Assuming that hits the lion?
Yep.
12 bludgeoning damage, or piercing rather. Then 15 to hit.
Yep.
For 10. Then anything for Griff? Griff?
Molly, you are again muted.
Whoopsie. I'm gonna just do the same thing. But Um, I'm not 100% sure how it would work on my end of like with concentration on a spell on somebody else, on like whether or not I would be able to gauge like the life force of the person on the other side.
What are you trying to do again?
Like, because since I have enhance ability on Orin on Orin, and Orin's like on the other side, like in the basement area, on whether or not like through that connection I can sense their life force, on whether or not they're like injured or anything.
Sure, give me a Arcana check.
19.
19. Orin isn't injured at all.
Okay. Then I fully think they have it handled.
I think nothing could be wrong.
Nothing could be wrong.
It is.
Sorry. I will. I already tried to check it out. I couldn't figure it out. So can I see? All right, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can stop this from occurring? Like to make it go back, stop glowing. Or is that kind of wrapped up in the other one?
Yeah, you give me an Arcana check.
Oh, 213. Oh no, 12 and a 13. 19.
19. You think like this is almost like an alarm that it's sending out, and you do feel like the right words and rituals as you're trying to read the glyphs on here could be said in a way that might be able to turn it off. And as you do that, I need a wisdom saving throw as you study the seal.
Okay. I got a nat one.
Oh.
Okay. All right. You're going to suffer from 2 levels of exhaustion
Oh dear.
as your skin turns crimson.
We would never know. You're covered in a mask.
Yeah.
We'll go to Cole.
All right. Are these eggs all in the water?
They're in different tide pools.
Different tide pools.
So the ones you're around, you'd have to kind of leave the side of the creature at this point.
Okay, no problem. And the way they are they all stacked up, or are they all just kind of?
They're like they're around the room in different tide pools, submerged, not really stacked.
All right. So I'm gonna have to move. So I will do exactly that. I'm gonna move myself to where the next group of eggs are.
Okay. I'm sorry. You tell me if that leaves the reach there. Probably be in 7.
So 6 left or 7?
So 7 groups. I would say. Right. There's probably 5 groups left.
You'll leave the reach of the statue, not the reach of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Then it will take an op attack.
All right.
For 22.
So yeah,
That'll
tell me
hit.
when
All right.
groups are destroyed.
So it's 12. Have to 6 if you're raging.
Yep. All right. So now I will go ahead and do my reckless attack against an egg. So 23 to hit.
That hits.
That will do 9 piercing.
Okay, in that case, it feels as though it's this the shell. Seems like your damage is almost it repels your weapon a little bit.
All right. Tell my lion friend to turn around and join me here. And I'll have them take their bite attack.
Same egg?
No, different egg.
Okay.
That'll be a 23 plus some change to hit.
Little hit.
And that will be total of 15 piercing.
15, that'll crack it.
All right. That'll be my turn.
Jorg.
Still hiding and holding my attack action
Yeah.
with my longbow.
Then Orin.
I'm gonna aim a firebolt at one of the other pools.
All right.
21
That'll hit.
for 4 damage.
All right. Now we're submerged in water, so it's automatically halved to 2. And then next.
And that's my turn.
All right. Asphalt.
Am I aware of what's happening to his? Are you saying anything out loud?
I would have mentioned it. He would have been like, oh dear.
Oh.
I seem to have been infected.
Oh shit. Okay. Crap. I think you should go upstairs or something, man.
Yes, that does feel right. I'm quite tired now.
I guess I'm just gonna also hold an action. I get in the ready stance and I look at his like I'm gonna have to hit him, maybe. That's it for my turn.
Amazing. Okay, in that case. All right, that is 17 to hit for Cole. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So now it turns, and instead of coming towards you, it just levies its trident.
Okay.
And your lungs fill with water.
Ew.
And what is your con mod?
+3.
+3. All right. So 4 rounds. Until you drop to 0 from suffocation. Because you can't breathe water, correct?
No, I cannot breathe water. I can just hold my breath.
Right, yeah. So this just filled them up, so there's no room for breath. And of course, can't communicate, talk, anything like that. Type of thing. And we go to Griff. Sorry, in addition, you are restrained.
I think all I'm cognizant of is up here, so I think Griff would kind of like keep an eye on whether or not Hist needs to be treated as an enemy. Yeah. So like, I will hold an action to non-lethally strike Hist if Hist starts attacking us.
Okay. And Hist.
I'm gonna try to separate myself from the thing. I'm gonna try to leave. Just dash.
All right, yeah, you're able to get away.
As soon as I'm out of eye shot from everybody, I'm gonna check on my skin. Does it seem to be going away with distance or staying?
Right now, it doesn't look like there's a change.
Okay. Recover it up. And that's it.
All right. Then Cole. So you are able to do an action to try to expel the water.
Okay.
It would be a strength check.
Okay.
Squeezing
Just
your
straight
lungs
strength.
so hard.
Said straight strength.
Yep.
All right. And I don't think I get advantage on that, do I? Just athletics, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Whew. Strength check. Here we go. That's a nat 20 for a 25.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you're able to get it out, and you can breathe
right.
again.
And I'd say to the lion, take a bite.
Of the glove?
Because it doesn't require an action on my part.
Okay, yeah.
So the
Of
lion will
egg.
take a bite. And the lion gets a nat 20.
Woo!
That's 2 nat 20s in a row. All right. Whoop. Sorry. Messed up. There we go. All right. So that's 18 piercing.
Okay, that egg is devoured.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Bjorg.
Still doing the same thing, hiding and waiting.
Yep. Orin.
Orin's gonna launch an electric chromatic orb at one of the fool's eggs.
Okay.
10.
10. That will destroy one of them.
Oh, that was the hit.
Sorry, 10 does not hit. My bad.
That's right. And eggs in a pool don't count as prone, right?
Correct.
Cool. That's good, because that would have been at disadvantage, but I guess it doesn't matter. All right. I think that'll end my turn.
Got it. Asphalt.
I actually think I'm gonna run after Hist. Hist. Do you feel okay?
Quite tired, but so far fine. Not murderous.
Do you think that maybe you should let me, take a closer look at you? I know you like to stay covered up. I know, but it'll just be us, private. I won't tell anybody anything.
Very well, but outside.
Okay. Yeah, after you.
As soon as we get outside, I'll allow it.
Yeah. All
Do I
right.
have enough action left to do a check on Hist or no?
Sure, give me a medicine if you'd like.
Okay. I'm hoping to see if there's a way that I think that this could be reversed, like with like a lesser restoration or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. And so medicine?
Yeah.
Beautiful. 19.
19. Like checking them over. You think as long as like they don't further do whatever it got to cause this to them to be contaminated, a week or two of like serious rest could probably take care of this.
Do I think that the same applies now that I've taken time to study somebody who had some effects? Do I think the same applies to the lighthouse keeper?
It's possible, though. You'd think that could be a lot longer. That might even be like a year long for them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, cool.
All right. Then statue, I guess, approaches the lion here. And 13 to hit.
Miss.
Then a 24.
Hit.
For 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Lion is still up.
All right. Griff.
Now that Hist is out of the area, I think Griff is just going to turn back towards Ulfagar and just rinse and repeat of ready to smack him upside the head.
All right. The Nist.
Also, just because in order for Asphalt to have checked, they would have needed see. They would have realized that Hist's fur coats around him are actually put together in a way so they're it almost makes like a suit, like armor. It's not actually armor, but so in order for you to have been able to see him, he would have had to fully take it off. So you will get to see what he looks like.
So what does she see? What do they see?
So basically, Hispion's crawling out of the face part of it. As you notice that the shell that he is in is much smaller than his actual body. As he gets out, he elongates. He goes, "I'm terribly sorry if I'm frightening you." As this grotesque, long, looking almost unfinished and burnt, form comes out, it the skin to me, it seems to be looking at some kind of clay material, parts of it melting and dripping.
Wow.
As you notice, he has no mouth, just a little symbol there that glows whenever he talks.
Whoa. I'm not scared. Thanks for trusting me.
Yes, I do hope you'll be able to keep this between us.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Then we'll go to Cole.
As he will use, I will basically just use my action to get out and in of my clothing.
Okay, cool.
Cole goes for another attack here against the eggs.
Got it.
Oh, that's going to be a crit because that's a 19.
Nice.
Oh, wait, I have savage damage. Let me ignore that. I'm sorry.
They've got 5 HP.
Oh, then yeah, they're obliterated.
And because of some things, you have to sort of 10. So if you could do above 10, they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
Okay, so then I will tell Lion to get another one.
Got
it. Lion will attack. This will be +1, whatever I roll. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
All right. Let's say 25 total piercing.
Nice. Put another one
All
down.
Right. Out of curiosity, is there any way the lion could move itself to flank for Orin without leaving the reach?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So it'll
Our
say-
department, that would be up to you.
You need to flank the eggs.
Yeah, if I can egg with Orin.
Yeah, we'll just go around the statue.
Okay, so yeah.
all right. Okay. So then that's what it will do.
Is
Okay.
the section that they've been working on dead, Matt?
Not yet. Nope.
It's all in
And that's my turn.
And then Bjorg.
Like Griff, rinse and repeat, hiding and waiting.
Still in there, like something's going on. Bjorg. It's not Bjorg. Orin.
Making a couple of short sword attacks on an egg.
All right.
It's advantage. 22 to hit
22 hits.
for 10.
All right, that'll crack the egg.
Cool. Is there another egg nearby? Like, do we have to move to get to another egg? Or
It's close enough where you can get to it, yeah.
okay, cool. And I will stay where I am and end my turn.
Got it. Aim for asphalt.
Can I? I'm just gonna kind of put my hand on the ground. And I do have tremor sense out to 30 feet, but I'm also just looking to feel if I can feel any, like, physical vibration in the earth, like in like a Jurassic Park sense. Like, do I feel big shakes come in, or do I feel like the tectonic plates moving? Do I sense that the seal is opening, I guess?
I think you put your hands down here, and yeah, you don't get the sense that the seal is opening.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Then a 24 to hit the lion,
Yep.
or 9 piercing.
He's down.
Okay.
That was his HP.
Rest of the movement, it's going to get next to Orin. And we're just going to do this. Anybody doing anything upstairs?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
That's my origin story.
All right. Cole.
All right. Just gonna attack. There's an advantage attack. It's a 14.
That will bounce off.
Dang, that's a strong egg.
Yeah.
All right. Then I would move myself to flank with Orin.
Okay, she's leaving the eggs.
Yeah, I want as much advantage attacks as possible.
So, against the eggs. Okay.
Yeah. That's my
All
turn.
right. Oh, sorry. Yep. And then Orin.
I'd like to get as many eggs as I can in a 10-foot sphere.
Okay.
And con 14 saves.
So probably one behind you.
Mhm.
And all right, what's the damage there?
5 million. No?
What's the damage
It's
there?
four if they it's 4 if they fail in half. They succeeded.
Okay. All right, so that crowd is damaged,
Damage not gone.
but not gone. Anything
And
else?
that'll end my turn.
All right.
I'm working on my listening skills.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and strike Orin.
Yep.
For a 12 for a miss, and then a natural 20.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would say that hits.
This is Orin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're right. No, you're totally right. It does it.
It's fine. The crit is 19.
Dude.
Piercing.
I think Jackie's not used to not being the one targeted.
Yeah, I was like, what? Someone's not hitting me?
Cool.
Is Orin still up?
With 1 HP.
Yep.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Oh. It wouldn't
Okay.
made a difference. Okay.
All right. Anything up top?
Still the same.
Go ahead, Griff, if you had something.
Oh. Would I sense the impending doom of Orin through our
Made the check. I would say you realize they've been mortally wounded.
$10? I don't think so.
Okay.
Even I don't think so on a 10.
You're like, I don't think this is right. Okay.
They've been gone for a long time, and weird shit's happening to the sigil. Do we think we need to go?
Oh, as long as I'm not in any danger, we should probably meet back up.
I mean, that may.
I can.
We want to.
I can. Well, I think I would. It's been a long time. The sigil's being weird, and I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere close to being there. I'm gonna. I magic, 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 whirl, whirl, whirl. I'm gonna wild shape into a giant hyrax, which is really just a giant badger, and I'm gonna attempt to try and avoid water. And with my 10-foot burrow speed, I'm gonna attempt to just try and burrow and eventually find them, avoiding water.
I gotta go find a badger.
Okay. Love it. That's everything up top. We'll go to Cole.
Orin, listen to me. Neither one of us is going to make it out of here if we're not smart. You can breathe underwater. You got to get the others. Let them know what's going on. I'm about to move out the way here and let it take a swing at me. I'm hoping you get out of here. And I'm going to move myself out of its reach toward a stack of eggs.
You got it. Yeah. Right there. It'll definitely take a swing. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 10, have 2-5.
Right. Okay. And I'll go ahead and take my attack.
Yes.
22 to hit.
That hits.
And total of, oh, yuck. It's only 6 piercing. Rolled a 1 on that.
Okay, so that nicks the egg. Doesn't quite get it, though.
All right. That's my turn.
Right. So every time you do this, so you definitely get the egg, the statue of absorbing damage to the egg to some degree. Orin.
So it took us like 15 minutes to get down here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How did everybody hold their breath that long?
Yeah. Though you think that it would be shorter for you to get back. That part of that was finding it.
Okay.
So knowing where it is, I mean, it's not going to be like 2 actions, but you think maybe under 5 minutes.
I use. So it was the clutch of eggs behind me that I got that were slightly damaged, right?
Mhm.
The ones closest to The camera.
Yes.
Okay. I want to make my way towards the water, trying to hit at least one more of those eggs before I dive in.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's 20 to hit
That hits.
for 8.
Very good. So yeah, that'll destroy this one.
Then I'll start whatever movement I have left. Start swimming up.
Right. Asphalt. No, so sorry. Its turn. So it will move up to Cole. Take 2 strikes with its trident. It's a dirty 20.
Yep.
11 half to 5. And then a 14.
Miss.
Very good. Anything up top?
I continue to burrow.
Burrow.
Still hanging out with Griff.
Directionally, where, how, did Asshole burrow from upstairs or from in here? The sigil room.
I imagine I would have gone back in to the sigil room if I had however many turns it would have taken. This is sort of like an amorphous. I would have gone back into the sigil room and started burrowing down.
I think then looking like back and forth, Griff would probably tell Bjorg to watch Ulfagar, and he's going to follow Badger Asphalt through the burrow tunnel.
Did you see where I was hiding?
No, but I know you're in the room somewhere.
Okay, so you're just sort of arbitrarily saying it in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're trying to squeeze in this tunnel. It's gonna be a strength check to see how this works, because the tunnel kind of collapses probably otherwise.
That's a 7.
Okay, yeah, at least for this, it's sort of hard to follow. And then if there's something else, we'll go to Cole.
All right. Cole is going to replenish.
Before we turn, just because we have decided to start looking after them. I remember, I don't need to breathe, so I'll just start. I don't have a swimming speed, but I can at least go in the water to see if I can start to spot them.
All right, so you start walking around the cliff. I think in one action you probably get up and get outside of the building.
Cool.
And Cole?
All right. Let's replenish rage. And I will get an automatic attack because of that. So attacking an egg. That's it's only a 12. So I will attack another egg. Like same egg. Why not? All right, that's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yuck. 6 piercing again.
Okay, that'll hit the egg.
All right. And
Are you adding your rage damage?
No, I'm not. Wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
I have not been adding my rage damage because I forgot to click on the rage. Wow. Oh well, that's fine. So add 2 more onto that one.
Fair enough.
Oh wow. I'm good at D&D.
Join the club. I'm also very good at D&D.
Wow.
Oh,
So bad.
then Orin.
Yeah, so I'll use all of my movement and action dash to get as far as I can.
Nice. All right, then it will strike Cole with a natural 20.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, I would say that nat 20 hits me too.
All right. 21 after 10.
Jeez. Oh, that's not good.
All right, takes its second trident.
Crap.
Oh.
25 to hit.
Crap. Yes, that is.
For 9 after 4.
I feel that.
All right. All right, up top.
Burrowing.
Burrow,
As
burrow, burrow,
I-
burrow.
As I've been kicked out of this tunnel, Griff is going to decide, well, I guess I'm going to have to go swimming.
As I go more into the water, do I see Orin yet?
Well, so here's the thing. You can try to get down the cliff face, or you can possibly take bludgeoning damage and dive off the cliff into the water.
I'll dive.
Okay, I'll give you athletics or acrobatics.
I suck at both of those. All right. 13.
Okay, 13 will make it.
Woo!
Very good. Whew, she begins swimming down. All right, and we've got a burrow, and we've got a running out with Griff. Anything changing for Bjorg?
Nope, still hiding in the room and
Bjorg's like,
watching.
one day. This.
I thought,
Yeah.
well, I thought we were like they swam down from the cave entrance, right?
No, they went outside and swam
Oh.
and found this on the side of the cliff.
Oh.
There's no way to swim here. It's a sealed room.
I'm going to change what I wrote in my notes.
All right. As I go to Cole, if that changes, if you have a slightly different idea, that's fine. You can tell me after we kind of do them. But Cole.
All right, I know I'm in the reach of this thing right now, which is the worst possible place to be right now. When I look at this stone statue, does it... This is a hard question to ask because I realize you may not be able to answer, but does it look like if I struck this statue, it might be able to break it?
I mean, you do think it can take damage directly.
But directly or just indirectly? Do you?
It looks. You think? I mean, you think you could deal direct damage to it?
Okay. For flavor purposes, I realize D&D doesn't allow this, but yeah, Cole looks at this thing, looks at that trident, and wants to take a swing at that shoulder, and so this is possibly his last attempt here. So we're gonna see what happens. He's gonna reckless this. $14.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. Well, Cole realizes something here, and that is that there are too many eggs, and he's not going to make it if he doesn't try to get out of here. So he's going to try to leave the reach of this thing and head toward the water.
Okay. Let's see as it makes its attack. 9.
Oh
missed.
man.
All right. So your movement is 30.
Yes, my movement is 30.
Okay. Cool.
Oh boy.
Then Orin.
Yeah, just swimming towards the surface.
Okay. I think you
Swimming
begin
without-
to see Hiss swimming down. Do you do anything?
Um,
You can interact if you want. Depends what you want to do.
yeah, I mean, I don't think we can actually talk underwater, even
Correct.
though we can breathe underwater. So he's just like pointing vigorously down, and we'll turn
So
around.
where you know the hole is, yeah. Do you want to still go up and get everybody else, or are you going to try to follow his down?
I think he's thinking if somebody's coming down, then they've all decided to come down, is the thought process. And he doesn't want to leave.
I think we know that they might not know where it is, though.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, then I'll go back up.
So you're still going up. You're letting them go. Like, I need to
Yeah.
tell everybody where this is to get adequate help. Cool.
Yep.
I'm down with that.
As he swims by, can I at least shrug to ask for directions?
Yeah, he gave you directions. He
Okay.
kind of pointed it out, he said. Very cool. In that case, it's this thing's turn. All right, Dr. Parliament, it gets 20 feet of movement.
Here we go.
That's in melee, yeah? All
Yeah.
right, just verifying. 'Cause sometimes this angle isn't always, but here we go. First one. 19.
That hits.
That is 11.
Half to 5.
Yes.
I go down.
Okay.
I just plop into the water
Okay.
like the penguin in Batman Returns. Shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, actually, I really like you going into the water. I think that's the best way to do this. Because that will be suffocation.
Yeah.
Potentially, but you still have.
Notice he likes it because he's all like, "Oh, I get to play suffocation."
I like it because it gives me. Here's my thing, because I was saying the statue I don't think would do, like wouldn't go for like the killing things because it would just wouldn't be designed that way. And I like that there's another mechanic that's a little scary. So that's all I'm saying. That versus.
I love that you're drowning my character, Matt.
I listen. You jumped into the water. When I say there's water,
Fair enough.
I jump in. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I know. This is my nightmare here.
I wonder if Braggy Benison will like this great epic
You
story.
pick traits so that you'd be the one to go into the water.
Yeah. Well, that was a maneuver. So it's
Okay, but
that was to
Okay.
get out of the water.
I love it. It's funny. Okay, Griff, are you going to leap into from the cliff?
Yeah, before I do so though, I'm going to channel divinity. My divine heroism.
Okay.
So none of you can see this, by the way. So I feel like it's just like kind of like it looks cool, but like none of you can see it. So before he dives in, he kind of just like clutches the wooden pendant around his neck and just speaks his wife's name, and there's like this kind of like surge of energy where he has like cloth wrappings around his left arm. They just light on fire and burn away, and his whole arm is just like this kind of like blue flame skeletal arm, and he dives into the water.
Nice. And give me acrobatics or athletics.
I'm gonna use one of the inspirations for advantage because I want to be cool, but it's the same number. It's a 13.
All right, 13. That will make it. Dive in. And then honestly, we're going to have to end for tonight.
Ah!
As we
Oh!
will be getting to
What?
yeah.
Always. Oh no.
All right. That
Good night, everyone.
yeah, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.